بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا ومولانا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا محمد وآله. It's Ramadan 1445. We continue Ramadan with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam. Day 7, the Pendulum. The Adamic address through the vision faculty is the beginning of the journey through the Quran. What is truly so dangerous about the eyes is that the inner response to its stimuli is almost instantaneous, whether it be envy, greed, or lust. Unless we train our eyes through the Quran, we may silently incur sin continuously without even realizing it, causing the Adamic satanic to fester within us like a tumor, progressively blinding from the understanding of the Quran and discernment between truth and falsehood. The Adamic address represents the fitrah of the human being, but it is a pendulum that can swing from the satanic to the angelic, and only when it is balanced can the Adamic human be achieved and the potential for the prophetic fitrah be realized. The two sons of Adam represent this pendulum. Qabil, who murdered his brother due to envy, represents the Adamic satanic. Habil, who withheld his hands from retaliation, represents the Adamic angelic. Prophet Jesus alayhi salam is also a representative of the Adamic angelic in the Quran. These two Quranic archetypes lead us to the essence of the Sharia, which is a system that governs the pendulum states of the Adamic. The Sharia doesn't expect us to be prophets. It expects us to be human. Nor does the Sharia govern angels. Thus, through the Muhammadan address, we come to learn the prophetic ethics that exemplify the human fitrah and elevate our existence to a higher plane of visage. The pendulum of human history is inevitably a backlash effect, but the Sharia is the pendulum balance, an enduring stability throughout time. The Sharia also doesn't expect us to accept an either-or scenario of destruction. Rather, the Sharia is the vanguard of angelic virtue through the pendulum swing of justice, and the vanguard and the safeguard of redress through the pendulum swing of mercy. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَأْمُرُ بِالْعَدْلِ وَالْإِحْسَانِ وَإِيتَاءِ ذِي الْقُرْبَى وَيَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنكَرِ وَالْبَغْيِ يَعِظُكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. The fast of Ramadan holds the perfection of all three Adamic archetypes. In this blessed month, the devils are chained, thereby weakening the presence of the Adamic satanic in and around us. This provides us an opportunity to recalibrate the pendulum and achieve balance. However, the fast also reminds us of the fragile and needy nature of our human existence. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue humble us to recognize that the Adamic angelic is an unsustainable state that can only be divinely decreed as training, while adherence to the Sharia is the sustainable, balanced training for the fitrah all year long. The central verse of the Adamic eye is God's words, وَلَا تَمُدَّنَّ عَيْنَيْكَ إِلَى مَا مَتَّعْنَ بِهِ أَزْوَاجًا مِّنْهُمْ زَهْرَةَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا لِنَفْتِنَهُمْ فِيهِ وَرِزْقُ رَبِّكَ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. Never stretch your eyes towards the things we have given to some groups of them to enjoy, the finery of this present life, so that we put them to test thereby. But the provision of your Lord is better and more lasting. Surah 20, verse 131. Is not the very premise of most of social media an enticement of the eyes to longingly gaze upon the worldly chattel of human cattle? It is a dehumanization of our eyes. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam warned us that it is in fact this gaze that is the root of all evil. Ibn Abi Dunya attributes this report to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his Zuhd, while Al-Harith al-Muhasibi traces it to Jesus alayhi salam in his Adab al-Nufus with the words, حُبُّ الدُّنْيَا رأس كل خطيئة. That is, the love of the worldly existence is the basis of every sin. May God purify our eyes and take us in stages through His blessed book, allowing us to fully behold the beauty of the Muhammadan reality. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله والحمد لله رب العالمين.